6 figures in, finally getting some wiggle room. Need more Lexus in the whip, in the house with some bigger rooms. Sex, religion, politics, so 3 things will get you canceled. It's the wild tap, we speak with purpose. We don't just ramble. A jealous man can't work, a scared man can't gang.
All right, y'all, what's up? This episode 5 of the Wiretap. We back to our regularly scheduled program. And as usual, you know, I always ask the one important question, especially with my friends, you know, where you at mentally? How was your week?
I'm cool. I've been in this space where I'm just like, fuck it. And I just been on that. So whatever comes with that, I deal with, because I'm making that decision to just be like, fuck it. Not really trying to care about a lot. I mean, I care about shit. Let's not get it twisted. But I'm definitely not really tripping off a lot. So, you know what I mean? I'm cool. Like, we speak. So it's like, you know, when it's, you know, you can tell from energy. So I'm cool. I ain't really much tripping off a lot. So it's just been nice for me, you know. How about yourself?
I'm straight, man. You know, we had some conversations about things happening at work. So, like I said, it ain't gonna stop nothing over here. I'm gonna keep moving how I'm moving.
You got to.
Yeah. I couldn't let that.
That's why it's like I was telling you, like, yo, you know, at some point it's gonna stop. So just
be prepared.
Yeah, and just get it while you can. It's like, you know, and don't really treat it like, oh, this shit gonna last forever. Nothing that good lasts forever. You know what I'm saying? In terms of shit like that.
Yeah.
You know.
But I ain't gonna hold you. It felt good though.
Yeah, I mean, but that's all, you know, good and fun. But you got like a nest egg at this point now. So
right.
It's like, it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can build off of it. And that's the important part.
Yeah. So, have you been seeing what's been going on with Diddy through the week? I think that's been a hilarious topic. Even seeing Meek and academics kind of go back and forth. And I'm gonna ask you something after I get your thought on that, because
and my thing is, at no point did he say, yo, this didn't happen, boom, boom, boom. He went and talked about everything else under the sun.
Right. And
it's like, gang, all I'm getting on the internet and saying is, yo, y'all geeking. Me and Diddy ain't never done nothing of the sort.
Right.
Y'all gotta go ahead with that shit. Yeah. And left it alone. Tape dropping today. That's it.
It's crazy. I didn't even know he had a tape dropper. I found out this morning when I went to the shop.
It's just craziness.
You know, Keon, shout out to Keon. He was like, bro, did you happen to listen to the tape? I'm like, what tape? He like, Meek dropped the tape? I'm like, I wasn't really checking for that, but it is what it is. You know, I've been seeing all the other controversies.
Pure craziness.
But I guess the question that kind of comes to mind is like, yo, what do you think? Do you think academics is good for the culture?
It's always going to be people like him in everything. Mm-hmm. Sports, media, jobs.
Yeah.
Every course of the world. And now we got the internet, so it's just way crazier.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Everybody can have an opinion from behind
the keyboard.
A piece of glass. You feel me? Right. It's like it's like a 1 degree of separation. Really like 3, because you don't know where these people are. But you get what I'm saying? It's like, it's people like him gonna always be there. You gotta let them be who they are. Just like the athletes. We spoke about that previously. It's like,
because I be thinking like, yo, he do some, in my opinion, he does do a lot of cornball shit.
Some egregious shit.
I'm surprised nobody has really kind of checked him. And I mean, I don't know if that's because of
let's just be honest. You can't. We in a time where you can't really just do that. Yeah. So a lot of them are making plays on. That's what 6ix9ine's whole thing was.
Right.
Y'all can't be living like this because I'm doing this and y'all not. You know. Y'all not reacting, or y'all not. You know, shooting me or whatever. But that's just not smart.
Right.
So it's like, just let them say what they gonna say and go about your business. Because at the end of the day, if you play into it, what the fuck you ready to do?
Yeah, nothing really. Like you said, because it's too much out here to get you caught up, or things that can get back to you. So like touching him, would probably not be in the best interest.
No,
because
it's like you see, he like Meek like, yo, I'm gonna get your ass. Somebody send me his address, and Academics like, yeah, you pull up by yourself, and you do whatever you say you're gonna do, and then we can whatever. But it's like that's that still like insurance type of thing. Like
Right.
you like on his end too.
Right.
It's like you trying to get him to do some dumb shit, but you also putting insurance on the situation just in case something does happen.
Right.
And then you can be like, well, it was Meek's fault or whatever. But
Yeah, because I just was
the biggest thing is not to give these people any type of platform.
I mean, he built it.
Like, no, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, you get what I'm saying? It's just not to even speak on them. That's the best thing you can do about people like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, it is what it is.
I think the closest person that might have really could have potentially got him touched maybe would have been Nipsey. Well, not him directly, but if he would have went to California.
Anybody can get anybody touched.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? Niggas got bread. So it's like, you get what I'm saying? Niggas can get touched in the hood anywhere. You
Right.
feel me? So it's like, as long as you got the bread to do it, it can be done. Nigga might not even have to pay no bread if somebody fuck with you enough.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, anybody can get touched. It's just a matter of if you're going
Yeah, if you're going to
go to
through-
lengths to do it.
But then if you're doing that, like you said earlier, it's just going to come back to you.
Yeah, so it's
And-
like, it's no point. It's like you just let him talk. You feel me? It's like you let him have his opinion. I know I'm not no faggot. Yeah, as a media person or an entertainer, I do have to make a statement if that's not true.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But, a lot of rappers don't have PR teams unless they like a big,
Yeah.
big artist. I'm not saying he's not a big artist,
Yeah,
but you get what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like, it's not necessary. He's a hood rapper, so it's like most of them are gonna. I don't need all of that. You feel me? But he needed to make a statement,
Right.
but he made too many statements. So it's like
Because, it's crazy because nobody spoke on Usher. When you
they
think about
speaking on it. It's
I ain't
just
seen
not.
nobody
It's not
speak
as
on it.
bad. It's kind of almost like we knew that.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's been talked about for years. So that's
Yeah,
not
that's
nothing
true.
really new.
Yeah.
So it's like the Meek thing was, whoa, like,
Yeah.
Freak Mill?
Yeah.
He wilding like that?
Do you think though that some people are kind of just hopping on that bandwagon? Because I feel like once Cassie kind of dropped the bomb, I'm pretty sure all these people start coming out. Matter of fact, even the case from '99 came up. The girl that got shot in the face made a statement like, "Yo, I've been telling y'all Diddy shot me in the face," because she was
Who, from Shine shit?
Yeah, she was like, even in my testimony, the doctor was like, yo, when she was on the table getting surgery, she kept saying that Diddy shot her. But I'm just like, yo, how much of this is true? And then how much of this is just, I'm trying to get a check? Because the dude that just came out with the Meek and all that accusations.
But can she necessarily get a check from that long ago?
Probably not.
Like,
I
now,
think she got
the
paid
sexual
out.
shit, I thought doesn't have a
No, it doesn't.
statute of limitations. So
No.
you can,
Yeah.
but she can't get nothing out
No,
of that.
I don't think she.
So my thing is like going back to what you said about is everybody just hopping on the train. But then that means we got to discredit anything anybody says.
True.
You get what I'm saying? So it's a very fine line that we got to play. So
Right.
it's like you want to believe everybody, but we also know people lie.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's like
Cause
they
even-
coming out and saying now Deshaun Watson, the Texans, you could clearly see,
Yeah.
oh, this is going on all this time.
Right.
Y'all knew, and then y'all waited until he wanted to leave, and then all of these women. You get what I'm saying? It's like we know that was like and that's
Yeah.
why it's still not. We ain't talking about it no more. Like it was a big thing, and then now that it kind of
Yeah.
unfolded, nobody's really kind of talking about it.
Because like the thought process that came up, mind you, the dude that dropped the accusation, he had a publishing situation with Diddy, and he wanted the money from the publishing, but Diddy never paid him. So moving forward, I'm just like, well, this look kind of fishy now that you kind of jumping out there and
You
making
gotta let
accusation.
them.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
you gotta
it's
let them ride.
like
Hollywood just seemed like a weird place. Well, all of that just seems like a weird place to me. Because it's been like yo, since January we've been having nothing but.
this the year of the truth. They said everything is unfolding. Like
Yeah.
everything is coming out. You get what I'm saying? Like and it's what we want to believe and not believe, or if that's in court documents.
Yeah.
My thing is, you being in what you do, that has to be corroborated.
Yeah.
Correctly?
Yeah.
Correct? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow, I fucked all
Nah,
of that up.
you good.
But that had correct, or am I tripping?
No, you're right. Everything has to be corroborated because if anything, everybody could just throw out accusations. Is like the one thing a lawyer told me once, like there's a million lawsuits in America damn near every day, but everything don't usually stick. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not making sense. Timeline's not matching up. This not, you know what I'm saying? But it's like in that situation.
And then is it like, was he documenting all of this while it was happening?
He said he got footage.
And he has timeline? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause that's how it works in the, like the work world.
Yeah.
If you document all of that, like I'm talking about time, stamp, date, and all of that, and then something happened and you got all of that information, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna win.
Right.
And it's like, if he got information like that, cool. But,
I don't know. I just think,
but like, you get what I'm saying? I just want I want to advocate for people that have had things happen to them, and you can have a voice. You get what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, I agree with what you're saying. Like, are people just he's caught now? But let's be honest. You know, you see a lot of shit like King Von. He dies, then the police come around like, yeah, he did this, that, and the third.
Right.
Why didn't y'all lock him up while it was happening? Or even did he security guard? So you facilitated a lot of this shit.
You was a part of the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the R.
when
Kelly
he did
shit.
R. Kelly. Yeah, like,
the R.
you
Kelly
feel
shit.
me?
It's like, you can't just...
I don't know how hard time nobody. And it's like, yo, but it's like, this shit is sick. Like, it's starting to get sick. Because it's like, you manipulating kids. You that wicked that you manipulating children. Like,
right.
Don't get me wrong. As adults, we manipulate each other all day. You feel me? But to manipulate some kids, bro, into some wild SA stuff, like that's crazy.
I just feel like, I don't know, just like since January,
you gotta be a different kind of person.
It seemed like all of that shit in Hollywood is just being exposed. Like it's almost like to the point where, like, from the outside looking in, or somebody that kind of wants to be a part of that system, it's like, I don't know, because it's certain, like we talked about it last week, it's certain things I'm not going for, because then the question, like,
I used to make that point to niggas, like, you know, when niggas was rapping and trying to do what niggas was doing. Like, what would you do to get on? If you would, you know, do certain things to get this, that, or the third. It's like, damn, you'll do that to get that? Like, so you'll let a nigga do something to you to get signed.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's like...
Cause it's like this, like, cause we was talking about in the barbershop, and I was like, you know, I wonder if certain artists or certain actors, actresses, whatever the case may be, but there's something to come along the lines of something like that, something that was like, yo.
Well, that's what they say. That
because like it's a lot of people that should be a lot more famous than they are. Like, I think Fantasia was a great singer. Kelly Price was a great singer.
But then it's a marketability thing too. Like, we can't always just try to, you know, make it into people.
Kelly Rowland. She had all. I mean, personally, I thought she sung better than Beyonce. She looked better a little bit to me. That's just me, and I ain't disrespecting Beyonce, so please don't attack me. But you get what I'm saying? I mean, she tried to go for the solo career.
The people pick who they want to pick. We don't get to say, yo, this person should be here, and then it's like the proof will be in the pudding.
I give you another prime example. What's my girl from...
they drop their own music, right? And it don't sell like hers. So it's like, the people choose. We don't, you know, like...
Yeah, like Maya. Maya had made a statement on another platform saying, like, yo, I wasn't willing to do certain things to get to a certain place. Because her career seemed like it was boom. Remember, she was everywhere at first. Like, back in the day, it was like Maya, Aaliyah. I don't know who the third person would have been around that time, but at least in my mind, those two stuck out. And then, you know, Aaliyah, of course, unfortunately dies. And then Maya just kind of disappears, right? She just kind of falls off. But then when she had that interview, it was like, oh, it makes sense now. You wasn't willing to do some wicked shit to get your career pushed further. So, you know, you kind of fell to the wayside. I mean,
that's like, yo, it's that shit all through the world. So it's, you get what I'm saying? Niggas can't, you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, you could go on a job interview, imagine, or something wicked like that. Like, it ain't never happened to me. It's almost like being propositioned, like, maybe like I don't know, because I've never been in these situations, like what you could be propositioned for, but it's like,
Yeah.
To get rich, I gotta do some wicked shit that I'm not really into in my personal life.
Right.
Like, what type of, like, that I'm not with.
Right.
Like, then I'm going against what I believe in. So it's like,
I don't know, bro.
Wicked shit. Man.
I just like I said, I just feel like lately that whole atmosphere has been being exposed from the comedy side to the music side to all that shit, and it's just like at this point, I'm like, I don't know if this is the lane I want to travel down, because I know I'm not going to do something crazy. At least in my side, and I know you're not going to do nothing crazy,
man. Like,
so it's like
everybody just got there. Like, people still think that Diddy had something to do with Tupac getting killed. Like, all of these things continue to be like a thing. And it's like, it's funny because it's like, damn, look at how everybody just rally around some bullshit with people.
Yeah.
Rather than being, you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's just sick how we, and not we, because everybody, of course it's funny. We're going to have humor with it. But then after a while, it's like, damn, we really love when somebody getting took the fuck down. Like, we love that shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, that shit fucked up.
It is.
For us to be, like, to say that we all got, like, we good people try to portray a certain type of level of thinking or whatever. Like, I'm not trying to see nobody lose regardless of the bullshit that they done. You feel me? It's like, yeah, shit wrong. Shit should be, you know, consequences to whatever happened. But to watch it's just like, oh, damn. Like, why are we so happy about watching people, you feel me, shit crumble? Yeah, they was dead wrong. They shouldn't have did the shit that they did or whatever. But that's some deep shit to be like happy when shit is fucked up.
Oh yeah,
like,
and just, it's crazy you say that, and I'm not going to take it down that avenue too much, but I think that the biggest example of that was the Kevin Samuel situation. When he passed, I saw so many people rejoice in his death, and I was just like, yo,
that's
I don't
up.
think he was doing nothing. Like, was his delivery kind of fucked up? Yeah,
he was telling the truth. When the others tell us shit, we listen, right? We we take that shit in and we be like, you right, yo.
Yeah.
Whatever. But when somebody like us telling us we tripping, because all people know is the viral clips of him talking to the women.
Yeah.
Whole time he was a life coach. Who knows what the fuck he was saying to the people that he coached through the life shit or whatever that paid him or whatever he was doing. Why? But everybody's, you know, concerned on, that's what the narrative that was to be pushed on the internet at the time.
Right.
So that's what made him lit. That's what everybody saw, the women bashing shit and him breaking shit down. But a lot of it was the truth. His delivery was crazy, but, you know.
He was telling the truth.
He was just telling the truth.
He even said, yo, you know, he was like, you know, when I was trying to be politically correct, nobody was paying attention.
Just like Charleston White. He's like, when I was doing the right thing and I was, you know, being a neighborhood guy and giving back and talking and doing all this, y'all ain't want to hear me. Now that I'm involved in the ignorance, now y'all hear me and see me.
Yeah, because it's crazy. He be dropping gems in the ignorance.
Oh, that nigga's, what's the name? And I don't even look at it as ignorance no more.
Right.
Because a lot of us don't have a lot of knowledge into certain things. He does. And it's like, damn. He breaking some shit down. And he be right 99.9% of the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, instead of just listening to him, we want to make it like, oh, he trying to bring us down or whatever the case may be. And it's like, you know.
I think it's crazy, right? Because I seen another tweet today. You kind of spoke on something that was just, it triggered that thought. I seen somebody said that Michael Jordan and Jay-Z have enough money collectively to give the black community the push that it needs. And somebody's rebuttal was, why do y'all keep expecting these people to push us like as if we can't do it ourselves? And I always think that's an interesting conversation. Like, why do we look to celebrities to save us? You know
that's their shit.
Yeah,
like, I can't tell you what to do with your shit.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, they could do that. The government could do the same shit. So why the fuck are we talking about Michael Jordan?
That's exactly what the person said.
Michael Jordan, who did you say? Michael Jordan and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So we suppose that nigga got kids. He's gonna have kids after he has, after they, you get what I'm saying? He's gonna have grandkids, great grandkids, whatever. That shit's just gonna keep going down the line. You feel me? Well, he has to have a boy. Don't he have a boy?
He got 3 boys.
Who, Jay-Z?
Jay? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
The twins.
You get what I'm saying? Michael Jordan got boys. We know that. I was talking about Jay. I didn't know. But you get what I'm saying? Like, why are we, you get what I'm saying? That's what we do as people. You supposed to help me do this. And it's like, I remember one time back in the G, getting stuck in Vegas. And my mother like, yo, the cavalry is not coming, gang. So you out there. I don't know how you got stuck. But you're going to have to figure it out. Because I ain't got it to help you. You feel me? And it's just like, yo, that's the truth. And it's like, yo, sometimes niggas gotta figure it out. And if you're not down to figuring it out and really trying to get behind something, pause, and really try to work through some shit, like, You
That's
probably
how the
not
game
going.
goes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it's
how the
like
game
you feel me. That's all we got is to do that. You feel me? We don't have no other avenue or way. You feel me? Unless you play a sport or rap or get into really go to school and do what you supposed to do. But a lot of us can't even do that. You get what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
It's a deeper conversation, but you get what I'm saying.
Because I just thought it was just crazy. Because I'm like, yo, why is this narrative always a thing? Because it's like you said, it's their money. They made it. They can do what they want with it. We shouldn't be looking for them to save us. I got a funny conversation for you. I don't know if you've been hearing about that lady with like the 600 clips on TikTok. I thought that shit was funny.
Why did I get? Who did that?
Yeah, who the fuck did I marry? Listen, I'm gonna save y'all for those who didn't watch it. I'm gonna save y'all. I think it took Courtney like 5 days to watch that shit.
Because they said it's like 50 parts and in 10.
Yeah, they 10 minute increments. Yeah. All it is a woman who got finessed by a man. That's all it really is. Like it's no.
I was going to watch it, but I ain't.
It's not worth it. It's not because like the shit that I was hearing. I'm just like, well, why would you think?
But then I'm just looking at her in the camera. Like, look at you. You look stupid.
Why don't people like taking L's by them, like in private?
Because of the internet. Some niggas gonna get behind you and be like, damn,
Yeah.
To me, that's something I would have just skipped. Like, what the fuck?
Me too. I seen it on my timeline.
But I just know everybody was talking about it, so I kept. And then I finally saw it. And as soon as somebody sent it to me to watch it, then I started seeing it and shit like that, and people talking about it. I'm like, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
I ain't even ready to entertain that bullshit.
Right. Because I just be like, yo, listen, people, take your L's in private, please. I get, like you said, some things you want to voice, you want to speak on, fine. But that shit that got you looking crazy or embarrassed, keep that shit. That's like, I used to hate when people get online crying. I'm like, yo, stop. What? You need to, whatever that emotion is, go through that shit by yourself. We don't need to know.
It's an attention thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do that. Like, you get what I'm saying? I be being funny sometimes. That's how you got to try to be able to get out certain things. It's like, I'm going to cry by myself. I'm really not ready to cry in front of somebody. You feel me? It's like, if that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that shit by myself. Because I'm still getting shit accomplished at what I'm trying to do with the crying and all of that.
Like, it's 3 things I think I hate seeing. I think crying is one of them. The funerals, I hate seeing that too. Don't show your people's body. I mean, I get it. I mean,
some people live different lives, and you gotta just let them.
I just be like, why? I don't want to see that.
You gotta just let them be on what they want to be on. Everybody grieves differently, so you can't really.
That's true.
You feel me?
That's fair.
You can't. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that like, and I be telling people this. It's like. You got your opinion, but it's like certain shit just shouldn't even bother you because we give a fuck about a shit that other people got going on, and we shouldn't, yo. That's naturally what we all got. Like, we just do it naturally, but it's like, yo, you get what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stop. You get what I'm saying? Everybody got their own personal life. The shit that they perspective, mindset. We are all so fucking unique, bro, that it's like, yo, I don't know what the fuck they thinking, and they might not know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So it's like we gotta just let people,
like I told you the other day, I read somewhere I was reading a book, I think it was You're a Badass with Money. I think that's the book. And she was like, yo, you don't realize there's a million different versions of you walking around. And I'm just like, the fuck she talking about?
Yeah, because perception is everything. Yeah. So whatever somebody perceives you to be or have or whatever, and it's like, yo, people can make up the most outlandish shit.
I've had that happen.
So it's like, yo, you just, whatever somebody that made up, if they don't know you, shit, you in for a crazy situation because they might have some crazy shit thought up about you.
I'm going to tell you the wildest shit I ever heard. Come to work, right? I think I told you this. Come to work. This when I was working at the hospital. They pulled me in the office. They're like, yeah, we need to speak with you. All right, cool. What's up? Yeah, so we got a report that you and a young lady were having sexual intercourse in the auditorium. I'm like, what? And I'm like, auditorium? I said, where is the auditorium? I've never been. Auditorium? Yeah, I was like, we got an auditorium? She was like, come on now, don't play. You know we got an auditorium. I'm like, yo, I've never been in that auditorium. In the 3 years that I've been here, I've never been in that auditorium. She was like, there's no possible way because we do security checks in there. I'm like, yo, go in there, look in that book, and see if you see my name in that book. Sure enough, they go grab a book, come back. They looking. I started in 2016. At this point, it's 2019. They looking. She like, well, yeah, like, you've never signed this book. I'm like, yeah, because I never knew we had an auditorium in here. So
and even if I was going in there to hit some shit, why the fuck would I sign y'all security book to let y'all know that I was in there?
Right. And also, that also told me the cameras probably ain't shit, because if that was the case,
This is
y'all
my
would've had me
thing,
on
yo.
camera.
This is how stupid. You supposed to be securing some shit.
Right.
And you can't even think outside the box. Why would I do that? That don't even make sense. That's stupid as hell. But you know, everybody's a fucking super cop, day ass niggas.
Right.
Like,
The crazy
fuck
part
outta
is,
here.
we had because we used to rotate, right? We used to rotate throughout the hospital. So we had a post where we took the car outside. So it's like, if I was going to do anything, I'm going to do it outside. I'm not going to do it.
Car sex is bullshit. It's not even worth it.
It is.
I would have never even tried to do that.
I mean, I never did, but it's just.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just commenting on, you
Right.
know, the alternate situation that you gave.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, it's not even worth it. Especially my job. It's like, yo, I can just get off work and do the same thing.
Yeah. So I just thought, and I was wondering, like, well, how did that come about? And it's just like, you know, it's the way you look. You know, you be talking to all the women around here. You
Fuck
know.
that. I can
Like,
talk to whoever the fuck I want.
Exactly. Like,
Grown ass man.
I thought that was probably one of the craziest things I've ever heard of me, as far as perception wise. Like, oh wow, y'all really think I'm like that around here, and I'm really not.
The shit I hear about myself be crazy, but I ain't gonna comment on that today.
How much time we got left?
I can't even see that shit.
motherfucker either. Mill, come on, man. We over here struggling. But yeah, I think that was probably the weirdest story I've ever heard of myself. Yo, zooming in with the camera. How much they say on that? I think next time I'm gonna put the timer on. I just
2 minutes.
Damn, for real? We've been talking that much? All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come right back and we're gonna spin it again.